Thanks a lot. And next, Patrick Morris is going to tell us about his work.
Thank you very much. As I mentioned, I work in Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York with Cliff Huddis, but it's probably obvious that I'm not originally from New York. I was in fact born in England and grew up in Ireland. I did my medical training in Ireland, my internal medicine training there, and my medical oncology training there. And then in 2007, I was awarded a sponsored grant from the Irish Society of Medical Oncology to come to Sloan Kettering for 2 years to do some research and develop a subspecial interest in breast cancer. I've been there almost 5 years now. They've been trying to get rid of me for some time, but it's been challenging. As I mentioned, I've worked mainly with Cliff Huddis, but also with Andy Dannenberg in Cornell, and their main focus has been inflammation over the last probably decade or more. And what we've come across in recent years is a new area of inflammation within breast tissue. And this new finding is a potential link that might explain why some postmenopausal women who are obese develop breast cancer. So this obesity for postmenopausal breast cancer, particularly hormone receptor positive breast cancer, has been well established, but the mechanisms underlying this have been poorly understood. So we've discovered an inflammation focus that exists within breast tissue, and importantly, this can be turned on by obesity, and the presence of these areas of inflammation turns on a whole series of genes which we know are involved in the development of breast cancer and the progression of breast cancer. And importantly, these genes which are turned on correlate with turning on the key gene that regulates the production of estrogen. So we think this is one possible explanation why obesity leads to inflammation and can lead to cancer in certain susceptible individuals. I'd like to just re-echo the comments that Chuck made. This is really a phenomenal opportunity for me to be here and meet with such a wonderful team and to present my work on Saturday. The Young Investigator Award allows me to continue this work, and I'm very grateful for this. It allows us to try and find out more about these new lesions that we've discovered, about why certain people might be susceptible to them, and what factors might be protective. And we do have some interesting ideas about what those factors that could be protective could be, and these could be medicines that could potentially be used in clinical trials in the future to help prevent the development of breast cancer and also potentially for the treatment of breast cancer. So again, thank you very much for this opportunity.